Believable, my wonderful people. It's Femi Fanika, your deal. Yes, so your brother. You know him now. He's talking to Kwankwaso. He said, unlike you, neither of them wears women's underwear. Femi Fanika Yode hits Kwankwaso over attack on Tinubu and Atiku. You know the funniest thing in Nigeria, both those who are for and against, they all know who, if we all give opportunity to become leader, will help put the country back in shape. But let me give you reasons. You may wonder, say, hey, so why we not did one now? Have you heard of the word called selfishness? Me, myself, and I. We know that this person has no capability of doing anything, but because if such an individual gets there, it will give us our place. We will be able to have opportunity to have we. You understand the me mentality. I'll be able to continue my business. I'll become richer. I will have this opportunity. This that. So it's not about the greater good. It's about what I can get, and how I can settle myself. That is what drives them. And so it is very shameful. If you ask me, it's very shameful. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Unlike you, neither of them wears women's underwear. Femi Fanikayode hits Kwankwaso over attack on Tinubu and Atiku. Former Aviation Minister Femi Fani-Kayode has slammed the new Nigerian People's Party presidential candidate Rabiu Kwankwaso over his attack on his counterpart in the presidential race. Late Nigeria earlier reported that Kwankwaso, while describing himself as the most qualified to take over after President Muhammadu Buhari, also highlight characteristics that distinguishes him from other candidates. The former Kano State governor, in a video trending on Twitter, was captured saying during a radio interview program that he's not a secondary school certificate holder or a diploma certificate holder. Not done, he went further to say he doesn't bedwet, neither is he a spare tire. The bedwet comment is believed to be targeted at the All Progressive Congress APC presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu, whose video of a soaked cloth emerged back in February during a public outing at the palace of a Jebu land leader, raising concerns about his health condition for the former Lagos State governor. The other comment about not being a spare tire is also believed to be a mockery of the People Democratic Party presidential candidate, who is a former vice president, a position understood to be subjected to delegated authority from the president. In a post shared on Twitter, Femi Fani-Kayode said Kwankwaso is disrespectful, irresponsible, and if he makes such a statement about Atiku and Tinubu. He noted that the two people Kwankwaso is mocking are both older, wiser, and better than himself, adding that they do not wear women's underwear, unlike him. He said, I do not bedwet, nor am I a spare tire. Yes, but you are disrespectful, irresponsible, and dishonest. The two people you are hitting at here are both far older, wiser, better than you. And unlike you, neither of them wear women's underwear. Mind yourself. So if you know Femi Fani-Kayode very well, that is what he has been paid to do. Okay, that's now what they pay him to do, so they do the job very well. You know, when they pay person money, they even say, well, say, if you go work, they call employee, you say, the fine work, they say, no problem. Your job description, now to make sure, say, anybody talk about MD, you change the person mind, say MD not be bad person. So if you fail at that job, what will happen? You lose it. Is that not it? Simple, there's no going back and forth. You lose the job, right? So what will you do? You go back home and begin to take materials on studying on people's skill. Okay, people relational, people developmental skill, how to relate with people, how to convince people, how to bring out facts for them to see things objectively. Those are some of the materials you'll be studying and looking and paying attention to. Why? Because it surrounds and goes around your job. It's a big, big win if you are able to sustain that ability and able to get through that, so much so that you are doing your job, then you are in the right place at the right time. What if after 3 months or 6 months, as the case may be, which is your probation period, in some places, that's the door. You lose it all because they'll say you have not done your job. You only had one job to do, and that is to sell the MD, and you could not. So, I haven't said that. That's the door. You lose it, and you lose it well. You lose it all. Why? You were employed to do that very singular job, and you did not do it. So this is what is happening right now. This is what is going on. And in case you have not heard or seen it, you need to know that Nigeria today, as it stands, there are so many words being said, words going on. And at the end of the day, you begin to wonder and ask yourself, truly, can we continue like this without truth being dispensed and said? Because most of the people and most of the issues right now on ground matters, particularly pointing to the fact that things may not be all right, but some people don't really care. They don't really care. So long as it gives them, there is something in it for them. What's in it for me? This, okay, then that's fine. Okay, so they don't really care. Irrespective of how it affects every other person, they can't be bothered. So those are the people we must become very weary of. Must become very, very, we must not take it on. We must not, throw it away. Femi Fanikayode is one of such persons. Femi Fanikayode is basically and truly looking out for sustainability for himself. So if you see him here or you see him there, it's not because he loved the person. He's only picking up a job. He's only doing what he needs to do to survive. He's a survivor. Okay, so he has been paid to do this job. Are we saying what Kwankwaso said was right? No, that's not the point we are making. That's not what we are saying. We are saying that Femi Fanikayode is a survivor. So if you think of him and you say, this guy probably is speaking the truth. Which truth? Which truth? So this is part of what is going on. Again, my dear, is politics. Everybody wants to sell himself and tell you that the other person is not good enough. So it's left for you now to be wise and make a choice and make sure you're making the right choice, because again and again, at the end of the day, politician, no, not be you be their object of reasoning or thinking, or they have other things that they are, working at and ensuring that they are the ones who are on top. So you are not the object of their thinking. You are not the one who comes to mind. Okay. So these are part of the things that are going on, and you'll be surprised and shocked at some of the issues that are going on, and you'll be wondering what exactly we need to do. Okay, what exactly do we need to do, and how do we get out of this current predicament and bring this nation to where it ought to be? Bye for now.